common baby myth is what we are going to talk about in this video. As a parent, you might have come across lots of information about parenting and baby care. It can be hard to know which of these informations are the best. So in this video, I'm going to dispel some of the common myths you might have heard or read about young babies. Some people believe that infants need to be bathed every day. The truth of the matter is that it is fine to bath your baby every day. That is, if only they enjoy it. But young babies do not need a bath every day. All that they need is for their face, their neck, their hands, and most importantly, their nappy areas to be kept clean. So, if your baby does not enjoy bathing every day and they cry their heart out, please don't bother them. Just wipe them clean and they'll be just fine. The second one, which I personally call a bad myth, is the fact that people believe that picking up a crying baby will spoil them. Well, this is the truth. There is no way you are going to spoil a young baby by picking them up. Crying is one way in which babies communicate. By crying, they are telling us that they need something, and it is very important that as parents or caregiver, we respond to them immediately. That is, if we can, as soon as we can, we have to respond to them. Babies do cry when they are wet, when they are hungry, when they are cold, when they are feeling warm. And this is their way of telling us something. So as a parent, you are going to learn through observation. If you are going to pay attention, your baby is going to give you lots of clues that is going to help you as a parent take very good care of them. The next myth we are going to look at is breast milk not being enough to exclusively feed a newborn baby. Because of this, lots of parents or mothers worry themselves about not having enough milk to feed their newborns. But this is the truth. Most women have enough breast milk to feed their babies if they breastfeed whenever the baby wants to feed, for as long as they want to feed. If within 24-hour period you are able to feed your child 8 to 12 times, then there wouldn't be any issue. Your baby will have enough milk and you don't have to turn to bottle feeding. You don't have to turn to formulas or introduce solid at that tender age. They will have enough breast milk. So don't worry, mama. Just that breastfeeding is a bit difficult, especially for a first-time mother. Breastfeeding can be difficult. It is going to take up to about 6 weeks before you and your baby will learn how to breastfeed and for your breast milk supply to become established. Within this period, don't panic. Your baby is having enough, my dear. The next baby myth we are going to look at is teething causes fever. Many parents are often told that teething causes fever, but that is not true. It is very typical for babies to start teething around 6 months and above. It is around this same time that babies are more likely to get infections. It is around this time that your baby might have started taking solids. This time around, your baby could pick things and put in their mouths, so they are prone to getting infections. As a parent, never mistaking a fever around this time as just teething, or you could overlook an illness that might require a medical attention. So if you are not sure that it is teething, please see your doctor. The next one is babies need to poo every day. The truth? Your baby may not poo for several days or even up to a week. If your baby's poo is soft and they are not constipated, then there's no cause for alarm, especially if you are fully breastfeeding your baby. Then you don't have to worry. This is because fully breastfed babies are less likely to get constipated, so they will poo when they need to poo. The next one we are going to take a look at is babies who hit developmental milestones early are gifted. The truth of the matter is, all babies are different, and because of this, they are going to develop at individual rates and in different ways. So don't force your child to meet any requirements based on someone's prescription. Their own time, they'll roll over, they'll sit, they'll walk, they'll talk. So don't compare your child to anyone else's child. They are all different and unique. So encourage your child and be more patient with him or her. Some people also believe that babies need to be in a routine from day one. The truth is, it is impossible to force a newborn baby into a routine. Babies always come with their own routines. So if you want to be comfortable around them, as a mother, fall into their routine rather. But it is impossible to force them to follow your routine. The earlier you understand this, the better it is going to be for both you and your baby. Babies are always delightful is the next myth we are going to look at. Well, the truth is, babies cry, they vomit, and poo a lot. So being a parent can be very hard, especially in the first 2 weeks. You just have to learn to love your baby. You have to learn to fall in love with your new one. It won't come naturally, especially for most women. If you pick 10 women, about 8 of them will have to learn to love their babies. No matter how they were expecting their babies, when the babies finally arrive, you don't just fall in love with them at first sight. It is a gradual process. Allow yourself to go through it and enjoy yourself. Have you also heard that babies do not have kneecaps? Babies just don't have hard kneecaps. That is the truth. It is soft when they are babies, and it gets firmer throughout childhood as it forms into bones. So they also have kneecaps. People also believe that newborns cannot see. Of course they can. Babies love to look at faces. You can try it and see. In fact, newborns show more interest in looking at particular pictures. Perhaps people think newborns cannot see because they can only focus when the thing is very close to them, and when it is a bit far, it becomes blurred to them. That is why people think they can't see, but actually they can see. Yes, mama, take a good look at your baby's face and let them enjoy your black and white eyes. Please, if you have watched this far, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Facebook for more of my content. I hope today too you have learned something new. Let me hear from you in the comment section. What are some of the baby myths you heard but have come to realize that they were all not true? Let's share our experiences to help other parents just like us. See you in the next video.